Welcome to BrickTrains, and I'm Joey, and today we're going to do a quick tour of the trains on the shelves, the ones that you've been seeing in the background of the city tours and stuff. When I'm doing city updates, there's some trains in the background. We'll do a quick look at the trains running by, and we'll also look at the trains in my office in the BrickLink store. So let's start there. Let's go to the BrickLink store. This is an old, this is at 726 right here. And then we have this set here, which is 116. Not the green one in the front, that's the Emerald Express, but the one in the back, that's the 116 there. Alright, and then that's a battery boxcar that's extra. There's a few extra cars sitting here. There's a tipper car and another passenger car with a box there. There's a box for a crane car back there that's not built. And there's one of the Santa Fe Super Chief cars. Again, the tipper truck car. And then we have the, almost said Polar Express. That's the Emerald Knight. And that is the Emerald Knight car that came with the set. And that is an Emerald Knight car mock that I made to look exactly like this one. The only difference is this one doesn't have the $100 worth of windows in it, or more. Alright, if we move down one more shelf, we have the Maersk train there, and the Santa Fe Super Chief. We have all the Santa Fe cars. These are the original ones in all the versions. And then behind it we have several Maersk container cars and two of the Maersk engines. Okay, so here we are, we're on the city, on the layout, which I've been told to always call a city. And we are looking at one of the Western trains. This is all a mock that I've made. And it's actually in the western part of the Lego city. And then behind us, we will start our tour of the Lego trains. So we have the red high-speed express train back there with a couple mock cars. Let's see if I can get those in real good. It'll be kind of hard to see all these. There's two of those bigger mock cars there. It's a little better view. And then the train, there's the other engine. This next set of cars are all mock freight cars that I've made. This is a cattle car. There's a gondola. That's a refrigerated car. Refrigerated box car there. Get that to focus. And then Pluto Water. It's also like a refrigerated car for transporting water. And that's a Lego car there. And then that is part of a pickle car that I'm working on. I don't have it quite done yet, but we're still working on it. And that's a caboose. This, well, there's a little hand cart from that Lego train game that they had, Loco. But the train behind it is a mock of a small enclosed steam engine with an open air passenger car. These were turn of the century type trains, little inner urban type trains. And there's a low flat car right there, so we get that to focus a little better. A little flat car there. Our next one is the big boy, the Union Pacific Big Boy. This is a mock that I've made. I've been working on this for a few years. This is the 4006. It's a 4884. So what you have is, this is a 9-volt motor at the front. The two main driver bogies are unpowered. And then we have the back truck. And then we have another powered motor in the tender. And then we have the snake wheels, or whatever you want to call it, the whole grouping of wheels that are under the prototype Union Pacific tender. And then behind it we have the Jim Adams water car, which is currently being used to, in real life and prototype, is used to haul, well, water for the Union Pacific. It's oil burner now. And then we have a Union Pacific boxcar with apparently a Star Wars spaceship on it. Wonder how that got there. That would be my grandson done that. And behind that is the BNSF Lego model right there. Behind that we have another Western steam engine. That's a Mach. And there's the red crocodile, the Lego 9-volt crocodile. And then if we come forward, there is the Constitution, right? The Lone Ranger 79111, I believe, was the set. So there's the locomotive for that. If we come down in the back, we have some of the My Train sets. There's the small engine and the big engine built in blue with the tender. That is a gondola car. What do we got in the bag? Oh, those are windows. Those are windows for one of the passenger cars. We'll see that here in a minute. There's the My Train tank car. And there's another My Train gondola. The log car. There's a box for the Mirsk train right there. There's the passenger car. Those windows are for. And then the My Train caboose. Front of it, we have the original Christmas train, the holiday train. That's the engine. That is a tender that is made to take power functions. That's the original tender with a 9-volt motor under it. And then we got a couple cars, a couple of the passenger cars. There's 2 of them. Then the gondola with all the presents, and then the tree car, and finally the caboose. And down in front here we have the current high-speed passenger train. Got a couple extra cars there. So we got locomotive in the front and locomotive in the back, or front and back, whichever. Over here we have 2 CSX motors, or locomotives. These are the, what set is that? 60052, I believe, and I've used CSX stickers to make them the CSX road name. Then we have the 60051 high-speed train right there. And then there is the newer Christmas train. And then behind that we have a Friends trolley for the monorail. That's one I made for my wife. She has a Friends beach scene. And then this is a Paradisa trolley that is for her Paradisa section on the train layout. And then we also, last but not least, have a Hogwarts Express that will run on the monorail. Runs on monorail track. So we have one car, a tender like, that's where the motor is for the 9-volt, and then a car. Okay, we have the Santa Fe Super Chief coming on the layout. This is the AVA Construct, and these are my streamlined passenger car Machs. And then we have the Polar Express, also Machs. Okay, so if that was not enough trains, we also have this small 9-volt layout, which is Disney. We have the Disney train. Yeah, that's the new Disney train running 9-volt. And that is 9-volt. There's the transformer over there. This is all some of the Disney the Disney Castle, the Disney Station, and some of the other rides and stuff, some of the carnival rides and stuff. So, okay, so that was a quick update for what trains we have and how extensive our train collection is. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, there's more trains. Comment contest. What's the set number of the Toy Story train? First correct answer in the comments, and I'll pin you to the top.